Hey guys, nice quick and easy job today. Just going to replace the button cell battery in Natalie's 350 speedometer. So this is a 5-minute job with no special tools really required. So we're going to give this one a 1 MZ rating out of 10. So the only tools you're going to need is a T20 Torx, and I'm using a large screwdriver here. You can also use a small coin or something similar, and also a small screwdriver comes in handy as well. So that's all you'll need for this job, and of course obviously a new battery to replace the old one. So a lot of guys probably don't even realise that there is a battery in the speedometer on these bikes. I'm not sure exactly what models have the same speedo as this one, but I'm pretty sure it's at least the 12 to 16 KTM EXCs. Of course, being KTM, they like to use obscure shit, so these 2430 button cell batteries aren't really all that easy to come by. I did grab one from Super Cheap Auto here in Australia, about $6 or something. So you only really get about 3 years, I think, service life out of those button cells in this application. With my 2015 KTM, I had to replace it after about 3 years, and this one's just about 3 years old now, and when you turn it on you can see it's a bit faded, and yeah, it's starting to lose the trip kilometers, which is a bit of a pain because we use that to keep track of when oil changes and stuff are due, and also how much fuel we've got left, obviously, on a ride. So if you start losing your trip meter settings when you turn the bike off, that'd be why you probably need to replace the battery. So firstly, you just want to remove your headlight mask by removing the 2 rubber band things, and then just pull that mask out of the way. So you want to take your T20 Torx and undo the 2 bolts in the bottom of the speedo. They're a little bit tricky to get to, but not too bad. So once you've removed those, you can easily just pull the speedo up and out. You don't need to unclip any of the wires to do this job. Just make sure you can access the back of it, and you can either use your coin or a large screwdriver there just to turn that that cover. I think it turns about 1/4 of a turn, which will unlock it. So once you've unlocked it, it should just pop out pretty easy, and then you can access the battery inside there. A small screwdriver is good for just popping that out. And also grab your new battery, put it in, make sure you stick it in the same way the other one was. Again, the small screwdriver comes in handy just for getting it in there. Then just quickly check to make sure it's working again. Looks good. Then you can go ahead and put the cover cap thingy back on. Just slot it into position. It's only one way it'll go. And then tighten it up 1/4 of a turn until it stops. And it should be watertight. And all you got to do is put it back into position, whack the 2 Torx bolts back in, tighten them up. refit the headlight mask. And then probably the hardest part of the whole job's clipping those stupid rubber band things back together again. Job done. You can see that the screen comes up without that sort of faded effect that that was telling us that the battery was getting a bit sad. So, all good, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch us on the next ride bid. What are you, too good for your home? You son of a bitch, mother hole bitch.